Hello and welcome to today's workout with me, Natalia Love Yourself. And what we're doing today is a beginner's workout. If you don't like the word beginners, it is a workout for all the starters. And whatever level you are at, even if you've never done any exercises, you should be able to do this one. And what we're doing today is we are getting stronger. We're changing our body composition by burning fat and building muscles. You don't need any equipment, just make sure that you have something to lay down on, maybe a mat, or even if you lay a soft nice towel or a carpet, whichever you have handy, just so it will support your back and won't hurt at all and will be comfortable. So 20 minutes only, together with me, no equipment, getting stronger and leaner. So let's do this one together. Standing tall and squatting down and making sure we're keeping our legs as straight as possible when you touching your toes. Squat as deep as you can and touch the toe with the opposite hand. Keep your core engaged throughout and keep your back straight. Brace abdominal so you can feel that tension in your abs, making sure that your core is stabilizing your spine and helping you with the exercise. Good job. With the next one, go onto the floor. Make sure that your knees below your hips, and we're gonna extend one arm and opposite leg. And then bring it together, making sure that the core is tight throughout the movement. Exhale when you curl down and engage your core. Exhale and then inhale all the way up. Control that movement. Make sure that your glutes are tensed. Keep arms straight. Breathe in, breathe out. Do not hold your breath. Okay, shake it off. We're gonna do the same thing on the opposite side. Make sure that your wrist is underneath your shoulder. Feel that core working, feel that glute working. Make sure that you don't swing your back too much. It should be nice and straight throughout the movement. Keep going. You are doing great. Good job. Moving on to a knee push-up. What we do here, we do a push-up off your knees. If it is too challenging, do it standing on all four. So do a push-up and then bring your legs and go into downward dog. Push up off your knees. Bring your toes onto the floor and do a downward dog. If that is too challenging, if you can't do any push-ups, do it with the chair. So your arms are on the chair, but make sure it does not slide from underneath you. Breathe throughout the movement. Do not hold your breath. Well done. And we are moving on to our heel touch. Lay on your back. Bring your upper body, your torso up, but make sure that your that your lower back is in contact with the floor. Bring your heels as close to your butt as you can and engage that core and try to move from side to side, but avoid swinging. So don't go like that. Try to control the movement. Contact with the floor, lower back and the floor. Keep going. Your abs are burning, and this is exactly what we want. Try to reach as far as you can. Well done. And now, go onto your floor. Wrist underneath shoulders, and bring one leg to the side. And now, move it to the other side. Bring it up and move it down. Do not swing your body. Spine is in neutral and your back is as straight as you can. Feel that glute. Tense your leg as hard as you can. Look straight ahead of you and try to keep your neck in a neutral position. So don't lower it down too much. Don't look straight ahead of you. Just look as you would naturally, where you would naturally look, with your neck being in a relaxed position. Good job. Shake it off, and we are going to be doing the same thing on the other side. Tense that leg. The straight leg is tensed. Your core is engaged. Avoid the swinging. The moment you touch the floor, lift your leg back up. Good breathing. Control every movement. Try not to catch that momentum and swing the leg back and forth. Try and control it. Good job. Moving on to a reverse push-up to shoulder press. So what we're doing here, lay down on the floor. So instead of going in a normal push-up, we're doing it in reverse. So standing up from the ground and then lowering back and squeezing our shoulder blades. And then powering up, making sure that the core is engaged. And the back is straight. If that is too hard, go onto your floor. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Go onto your floor and do it that way. Go onto your knees. That way, it will be easier for you. Go down and squeeze those shoulder blades. Try to bring your elbows as close to each other as possible. Good job. Moving on to lunges. For support, have a chair next to you so you can hold on to it if needed. What we're doing is we're doing a lunge to raise. Lunge to raise to the side. Core is engaged, hips looking straight ahead. Do not rotate them and tense that standing leg for better balance. But as I said, if it is too challenging, just hold on to a chair. But once again, make sure that the chair does not slide. Good job. Make sure that you have water next to you, but try to have smaller sips throughout the session rather than drinking too much at once. Get ready to do it on the other side. Touch that back as far as you can and raise it to the side. When bringing your hand, your leg, not your hand, when bringing your leg to the side, make sure that you're bringing it up, not by swinging, but by controlled movement. You can feel it in the side of your glute and the side of your thigh if you are doing it correctly. And don't be afraid to touch yourself. So feel it. Is that where what's supposed to be working? Because sometimes we're not utilizing the correct muscle, and until we actually feel it or someone points out. Okay, quick sip of water, and we're doing the second round to complete full 20 minutes. Squat and straight arms and straight legs. Go into squat as deep as you can. You will improve every time. If that is too much, place a chair behind you. Sit on a chair. Try to do it as fast as you can, but with the proper form. So speed is never a priority. It can be number two, but only after proper form. With the proper form, we're making sure that we don't injure ourselves, which is very important. Okay, and we're moving on to our curling exercise. So extend and curl. Extend and curl. And extend. Engage your core. Make sure that your neck is following your spine.
Never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, hit the grind.
Feel that glute, stay there for a split second when your leg is straight.
The only way to win it life, I never miss that fact, taking big swings, put your hand to the bat, put me in the ring, you'll go out in a bag, 'cause I sing what
Good job.
to the mad light.
Shake it off. We're gonna do the same thing on the other side. We are doing great and definitely getting warmer and burning those calories. And of course, do it on the other side. Feel your core with every movement.
They wanna say my name, but they holding back. They wanna say they hate, but they know it's cap. I ain't play no games, I just do that's fact, and I don't
Your whole body is shaking, and that is completely fine. You are balancing on 2 points of contact with the floor. Okay, so now moving on to the push-up to downward dog. So go onto your knees, or if you're doing it with a chair, use your chair for support, and then a downward dog. Core is engaged. Breathe throughout. Make sure that your wrists are shoulder width apart and just below your shoulders. Stretch the whole body when you're in the downward dog. Great job. Okay, and we're getting ready. Heels close to your body, getting ready to the next next exercise. And let's move. Avoid swinging. Engage your core. Try to reach as far as you can. Control every movement. Keep the contact with the floor. Well done, we're almost there. Good job. Slowly come up, and we're doing our toe touch. So leg to the side. And let's go. One side and the other. And engage your glutes, engage your core. Do not swing, and control every rep on the way up and on the way down. You should feel it in your glute. Feel it when you're lifting your leg up. Feel it. Your glutes are working very hard. The slower the movement is, the more effective it is, because you're keeping your muscle tensed for a longer period of time. Good job. Shake it off, and let's do it on the other side. My mat is already covered with my sweat. I hope that you are feeling the same way and already seeing the benefit of this workout. Do not be surprised that it is challenging, even for those who does exercise, like myself, because every work is work. Okay, if you have any issues with your knees, make sure that there is something supportive and soft underneath your knees, always. Good job. And we're moving on to reverse push-up to shoulder squeeze. So go down onto your mat, and we're gonna push ourselves off the floor. So go up, go down, and squeeze the shoulder blades. Go up, go down, squeeze the shoulder blades. Engage your core. Okay, well done. And we're moving on to our lunges to side raises. Shoulders back and down, straight back. Step behind you and then do a side raise. Large step behind you and a side raise. Try not to lean towards one side. As I said, you can hold on to a chair for balance if you have to, if you find that it's challenging for you otherwise. There is always a way to modify it. Well done. And we're moving on to the last exercise. So it's the same thing on the other side. We have 4 more seconds. torso upright. Do not round your shoulders. Keep that balance. Control every movement. We have 6 seconds to go. Okay, and now we're going to hear the magic sound. So well done to all of you who have done this one with me. Although it is a beginner's workout, it is still going to challenge anyone performing it. There is no way around it. When you are physically active, you will feel it. So, as I was asked by a few people to actually provide something for those who are just starting, I've decided to shoot quite a number of the workouts. So you can join me and then slowly progress to the same level as me or higher, wherever you're planning to progress to. So thank you so much. Please do remember to cool down and stretch to assist yourself with the recovery, to get better results and to benefit from the workout and from the stretching, because it does improve quite a lot of aspects of your life. So thank you for those who joined me. I will see you tomorrow with another workout, and please remember to love yourself, love your life, and that I love you all, and that I really would appreciate any comments from beginners, from advanced, from anyone who wants to ask me something or comment on my workout or make a suggestion. Please write it down below so I can get a chance to improve and make my workouts more suitable for any level and for you specifically. So guys, once again, I love you all and I will see you tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining me today. Love you.